Today, let's learn about this red bean bucket bag. Its crocheting method is super simple. It is very suitable for beginners to learn. Be sure to see the end, there are surprises waiting for you. Don't forget to click like subscription if you like to open the little bell. Now the 5-strand milk cotton double strand crochet is used. Use with 3.5 millimeters crochet. First, hook and weave around bag bottom. The main pattern of the bag body is made of popcorn and outer hook EC. Handle part. It uses a recently popular thread needle method. This bag also has a large capacity. Everyday small things can be put down. Next, let's take a look at the upper body effect. Let's start crocheting. Next, we begin to crochet the bottom of the bag. At the bottom of the bag, we wrap 2 circles around our fingers. Then take down the needle lifting ring. The gesture of the left hand goes around my little finger first. Then bypass the index finger half a circle. Hold the needle ring with your thumb and middle finger. The crochet is threaded into the needle lifting ring. Hook out a coil. Then the crochet is wound. 1 more stitch. So we can fix the needle lifting ring. Then the crochet goes into the needle ring. Hook out a coil. Now there are 2 coils on the crochet. Crochet winding. Pull out the 2 coils on the crochet at one time. At this time, a wheat spike-shaped small CH will be formed at the top. What about the spike-shaped little CH? It's our first needle. We can mark it with a small mark buckle. This is our first needle. Then put the crochet into the loop. Continue crocheting South Carolina. Second South Carolina. 3, 4, 5. In the first lap, we crocheted 6 SCS. 123,456, South Carolina. After the hook is woven, let's enlarge the coil. Move the opening back. Then we can see there are 2 connected segments here, and a thread. This thread end, let's pull the line segment inside first. Pull from left to right. Pull it to the tightest point. Let's pull the thread outside. Then pull hard. After tightening, we saw the needle ring shrink. We crochet after the loop shrinks. Put it back into the needle lifting ring. Put it back into the needle lifting ring. Our first lap was over. Connect me and take off the mark buckle. Position of mark and buckle. The first stitch crochets an SS. Put the crochet into the mark buckle and hook out a coil. Then pull it directly out of the previous coil. Such an SS hook is cured. Then we knit a turning chain. What about this SS here? We can pull him tight. Tighten it a little so that the pull back trace will be smaller. Next, let's crochet and weave a turning chain. Hook out a turning chain. Then we began to crochet our second lap. In the second lap, we were, of the 6 needle heads. 1 South Carolina additional needle is crocheted in each needle mesh. 2 SCS should be woven from each stitch. The crochet goes into the first stitch, that is, SS. Pick up 2 threads from the needle eye. Crochet. 1 South Carolina. What about the small CH formed at the top? It's the first stitch in our second lap. Mark it with a marking hook. Then the crochet goes into the needle. Continue to crochet out a South Carolina. In this way, we are in the same needle. The hook weaves 2 SCS. Then we hook it into the second stitch, in the same hole. It is also a hook that weaves 2 SCS. Come to the third needle. 2 needles are woven from the same hole. Then came to the third needle. Hook 2 SCS in the same hole. Then came. This is where we are in each of the remaining needles. 2 SCS are woven in the same hole. After the hook is woven, we in the first needle. Hook weave SS. Then tighten the coil. Crochet turning chain. The second lap is over. Next, let's hook the third circle. In the third lap, our needle adding rule is one needle after another. How do you hook every other stitch? We put it into the first needle. Hook and weave a South Carolina first. What's next? Small CH formed at the top. Mark it with a marker. This is the first stitch of our first and third lap. Then came to the second needle. Crochet in South Carolina in the second stitch needle. Then came to the third needle. Crochet in South Carolina. Then came to the fourth needle. Crochet in South Carolina needle. Well, let's just take a look at the effect. That is, every other needle plus one needle, every other needle plus one needle. Next, let's follow this law. According to the rule of every other needle plus one needle. Finish knitting based on the needle mother hook. After the third loop of crocheting, what about us? Take off the mark buckle. Crochet SS. Then hook and weave a turning chain. Then our third lap is over. We began to crochet our fourth lap. In the fourth lap, we add one needle every two. First, hook a South Carolina in the first needle mesh. Then a South Carolina is crocheted in the second needle mesh. We add a needle to the third needle. One South Carolina is crocheted in the fourth needle mesh. One South Carolina in the fifth heading. Stitch one South Carolina in the sixth stitch. In this way, we have formed an interval of 2 stitches plus 1. The effect of adding 1 stitch after 2 stitches. Then, we follow this hook method. Hook up the remaining needles. Such as, on the fourth lap, 2 stitches apart and 1 stitch will be hooked. Next, knit an SS with the first stitch. Then hook a stand up. Next, let's hook our fifth circle. Fifth lap. We hook according to the rule of 3 stitches plus 1. In the sixth circle, remove the hook according to the law of 4 stitches plus 1 stitch. Hook all the way to the 12th circle, add 10 stitches and 1 stitch every other time. Next, let's continue to crochet. Now I'm hooked to the 12th lap, 10 stitches plus 1 stitch. What's the pattern of the bag? 17 stitches are pattern. So we need a multiple of 17. After we hooked the 12th lap, it was 72 stitches. Well, it's 5 stitches short. 5 stitches short. What about our 13th lap? Just add 5 stitches on average. The 13th circle needs to be 77 South Carolina. Well, in the 13th lap, only 5 stitches were added. We're hooked, and then with the first stitch. Crochet SS. Hook a turning chain. Then we cut the thread. We're done on the side of the bag. Hide the thread. Then we began to crochet the body. That body is to find a needle at will. Find a needle at will. Bring the thread in. The thread is pressed under. Crochet. 2 turning chains. Winding. In the same needle eye. Crochet DC. Then the thread is wound in a needle eye in front. Crochet DC. We knit an outer half stitch. We crochet a circle of DC. Hook weave 77 DC. Take only the outer half of the needle to hook. After the first loop of crocheting is complete, we in the first stitch. This is the first stitch. This shot. 3, just hook to SS. And the same hole the DC. Top the CH. The first CH is our first stitch. We knit an SS with the first stitch. This coil pulls the thread. Then we knit the second circle. First, set up 2 CH needles. Then we wound the wire. In the first needle. That is, the same whole hook of SS is woven. 1 South Carolina. This needle is marked with a small opening. This is our first shot. Well, we're in the second hole. The second hole is hooked with a popcorn. What about popcorn's hook method? Is that we first second hole this hole. 5 hooks. And then we're. The second hole is hooked with a popcorn. Crochet popcorn composed of 5 DCS. Into the second hole. Crochet 5 DC. 5 DCs are crocheted in the same hole, and now one is crocheted. And into this hole. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then pull up the coil. Go back to the penultimate needle. 12,345, penetration. Thread this thread into the crochet. Pull it into our penultimate needle. Then, pull the coil a little longer. A little longer. We're in the next hole. Next hole. Continue crocheting. 2 DC. 1 DC. 2 DC. After the 2 DC hooks are woven, we have 2 needles in the next 2. Above the column below the 2 needle heads on the needle head. Crochet 2. External hook DC. After the 2 outer hooks are woven, then we hook 2 normal DC. Hook 2 normal DC. After 2 normal DC hooks are woven, we're in the next hole. Crochet a popcorn. It is woven from the same hole in this hole. 5 DC. After 5 DC hooks are woven, return to the penultimate pin 5 12,345. Thread in and pull the coil out of the needle. Then wind the wire. Wind the wire in the next needle. We'll hook 2 in the back. Normal South Carolina. Well, what happens when the DC hook is ready? On the next 2 pillars. Crochet 1. External hook DC. After the 2 outer hooks are woven, then we crochet 2. Normal DC. After 2 normal DC hooks are woven, we knit it in the next hole. Weave 5 hooks in the same hole. DC 2, 3, 4, 5. Count down to the 5th. Post weaving. Next, hook 2 DCS. Next, there are 2. External hook DC. We just follow this method. Keep knitting this loop. After weaving 2 outer hooks. 1 last shot left. Well, it's above the last hole. Crochet DC. Because we. Between every 2 outer hooks DC. 2 normal DC. 1 popcorn, 2 normal DC. We only hook 4 stitches here first. Because we started skipping here. Only 1 DC is hooked. Then he began to hook popcorn. Here are 2 DCS. So there's still a DC here. The 2 needles together are exactly 2 DC. After the crochet is finished, we'll have the first stitch with us. Crochet SS. Shelve SS. Then crochet 2 CH needles. the winding hooks at DC from the hole. When the first stitch is finished, buckle it with a mark. Then next to the popcorn. Inside the needle in front. Pick a needle. Come out and hook a DC. Then came the side. 2 needles. Continue to crochet 2. DC. So, we have crocheted 4 DCS now. Then we came to this hook weaving outer hook. DC place. We continue to knit the outer hook DC. Continue. After the hook is woven, we came to the front. It's the same place. We'll hook South Carolina. We also crochet the needle of popcorn into South Carolina. Then we also weave long hooks for the 2 DCS on the front. Woven into DC. It's between 2 external hooks DC. We are crocheting 5 DC 12,345 and crocheting 5 DC. Then crochet 2 external hooks DC. Place outside the hook DC. You're always on the hook. Then, we are in the middle part. Crochet 5 DC 1. 2. 3. After 5 DC hooks are woven, we came to the place where the hook is outside the hook. Continue to hook the 2 outer hooks DC. Then wheel. Continue to crochet according to this method. Keep hooking the circle. Weave the hook to the 3rd circle. After weaving 2 outer hooks. Finally, there's 1 DC left. Don't forget to hook. This is the DC. Because our first group only hooked 4 DCS. Because each group has 5 DC. This stitch was added together with our arm. There are 5 DCS in total. Then hook and hold an SS. After SS is hooked, we knit 2 turning chains. The end of each lap is crocheted SS. Start to crochet 2 turning chains. Then, we will continue to crochet. We and R. The 4th circle is the same as our 3rd circle. At first, there are 4 DCS, and then 2 external hook DCS. Then crochet 5, then follow the 5 DC. 2 external hooks DC. 5 DC. 2 outer hooks DC are used to remove the hook. Let's hook the 4th lap. After the DC hooks of the 2 outer hooks of the 4th circle are woven. Finally, there's 1 DC left. Our DC must not forget to hook. After the hook is woven, we'll close the first stitch. Crochet SS. Next, let's knit 2. Then let's hook the 5th circle. The 5th lap is with us. The 5th circle is the same as our 2nd circle. We are 2 outer hook DC, 2 DC. Then a popcorn. Then 2 DC. Repeat like this. Then we crochet. The 5th circle first, let's knit 1. DC. After a DC hook is woven, we're in the 2nd hole. Crochet a popcorn. After a popcorn hook is woven, return to pin 5. 12,345 the 5th needle mesh is penetrated. Hook out and weave a popcorn. Then we crochet 2. South Carolina crochet 2 DC. After the 2 DC hooks are woven, we knit 2 outer hooks. After the 2 outer hooks are woven, we began to crochet the 2nd set of patterns. First hook 2 DCS. Then hook and weave a bean. Crochet a popcorn. Return to the penultimate pin 5 12,345. Then hook 2 DCS. Then hook weave 2 outer hooks DC. Place outside the hook DC. Always 2 outer hooks DC. So we can hook the second set of patterns. We'll hook it according to this flower shape. Then, we are 2 lines. There are 5 DCS and 2 external hook DC. Then add a row of hook Ps. Then repeat and repeat 3 behaviors 1 pattern. Then we repeat the crocheting. Repeat upward hook weaving. Crochet to proper height. Wrap hook. Let's count. There are about 5 beans. After crocheting, we knit an SS with the first stitch. Then hook the last lap of the body. What about the last lap? We crochet a circle without adding or subtracting. In each needle eye. Crochet in South Carolina. After the crocheting, we in the last shot. Hook out an SS. Hook out another turning chain. Pull the line out and finish. Then our platoon. South Carolina will be crocheted. Next, let's knit this bag. Bag handle. Well, he used the recently popular spiral hook method. Then our length is. Let's go on this bag. Compare it like this. Just compare it. Next, let's start to crochet the bag belt handle. Where's the strap? We can keep the thread a little longer. Convenient for our stitching. Then we use the CS starting method for a few stitches. Tie live knot on 1 finger first. Then the crochet goes into the needle ring. Hook weaving. 1 coil. This is a CS. We follow this method. A total of 6 CS are woven 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 CS hooks are woven, we put it end to end. Into the first. Thread the needle outward from the center of the first braid. Pick up only half the line outside. Then crochet. Pull out a coil. Crochet winding. Crochet in South Carolina. This is our first needle. First needle. Our first needle, we marked it. Turn to his back and then. In addition, the following is the formation of such a. Make a mark in this position below. Make a mark in this position. Then we came to the second needle. After the second South Carolina hook is woven, well, I found a needle in front of it. It's a needle in front. He formed such an A character. There is such an A character under the 2 horizontal lines. We're in front of this. This A character. Make a mark on the line on the left. Then the crochet goes into the third needle. We found that in front of us, another such. This line in front of the figure 8. After the 6th stitch hook is woven, this front, form like this. Then we After all the marks are made, we're here. Crochet the second circle. What about the second lap? We are. Go above the 6 needle holes we marked. Pick up the needle and remove the hook. Then the first marked buckle marks the needle. That's the one. The 8 below the 2 horizontal lines. The paragraph on the left of the figure 8. Then take it off. Come down and do this. Bow and hook. Then what happens after the hook? We can still mark him. It's the front one that forms such an A character. How many hooks are there in front? The letter in front of him is the letter in front of him. Will form a complete A characters. Take this. Mark the A characters. Then we came to the next one. Among the letters. Such. Then I'll. Well, no. I'll do it. Then you should be able to find it. Let's buckle the mark on the first circle. Buckle this outside. This 8 character. It's the first 2 laps. Maybe it's not easy to find the hook. And hook it back. It will be much clearer. And then hook here. We finish the second lap. Then we continue to hook the third lap. The third lap is even more obvious. Let's buckle the circle from the mark. Position start. It can be clearly seen here. There's a line segment across here. That's it. What if we still don't know? Just buckle it with a mark. You can also mark it. Then I think this is obvious. It's obvious on the third lap. There's a thread between every 2 needle eyes. Across here. Then we pick this one. This line across here. We'll just use the spiral hook. No hook is required. The whole strap is 6 stitches. We can just count if it's 6 stitches. We can count the lines of the spiral 12, 34, 56. What if we were 6? That means he has 6 elements: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You explain that he has 6 elements. That's right. Then we will continue to crochet. It's easier to see above, because each of our spiral lines, it comes up obliquely like this. We're at the top of the next spiral. Pick up the line segment at the top. Then crochet in South Carolina. What about the spiral? It will continue to go up and down obliquely. Then we come to the next needle. We look at the pattern of the next spiral of the spiral, the top needle. Let's pick it up from here. Crochet, South Carolina. In this way, this pattern will continue. Then there's the next grain. Yes, a needle on it to pick it up. Then the higher the hook. What about the temperature of the spiral? It will become clearer and clearer. Then hook to the required length.